Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, everyone. This is Michael at BigMuddyFishing.com, and today I want to talk to you about what camera I use to film my outdoor adventures and why I chose this camera. As always, we appreciate any comments that you leave down below, and please subscribe. It really helps us. If we get more subscribers, we'll be able to grow this channel and get more equipment and get better lighting and better fishing equipment, better video cameras and things of that nature. So I'd really appreciate it if you'd go ahead and subscribe and go hit that notification bell so you'll get notified anytime we leave a new video or upload a new video. I plan to make a minimum of 52 videos this year, hopefully more. We'll be trying to upload every weekend. This is number 3 of 52. We're going to try to put some in the can. So we'll always be releasing on Saturday so I can schedule them. So I do appreciate any constructive feedback. Any comments you leave down below would be very helpful, and any likes. Let's get to it. Okay, so I'm shooting this video with another camera, obviously. And what it is, my other camera is a Sony handheld. And this is a Canon handheld. And I prefer this style of camera, if you can see. And the reason why I prefer this style of camera is because you can flip the screen around and you can see yourself in the camera. And that way, when I have it on a tripod, I can see what it is that I'm doing. I can see if my head's cut off. I can see if it's the angle I want. That's one of the main reasons why I like this camera. But really the reason why I bought this camera is because I would be out fishing and it would be really windy, and I'd get this horrible wind noise, and it almost make the video unbearable. It just really wasn't a high quality video. And so to get to reduce some of that wind noise, you need another microphone with a wind muff, and you need it kind of off the camera and mounted on your camera, and that's what this is. This is here. And I will put a description, actually in the description, I will put a link for all these items on Amazon. Currently I don't have an Amazon affiliate link. Maybe I will get one. Not really worried about getting paid, so this is not me trying to tell you about equipment, trying to get a percentage of the sale. This is the equipment I use, and it's working for me. As we grow this channel and we get cameramen, we'll probably buy a different piece of equipment, but for now this is what's working for me. But anyway, you need this wind muff to reduce wind noise, and I'll try to put a video inside of here where I was shooting when I was out catching shoveling old sturgeon, and the wind was just unbearable, and I said that I would get a wind muff, and that's why. Now the problem is a lot of handheld cameras like this, they don't have a place where you can plug this mic jack right here. So you need this mic jack to be able to plug into it. And this right here is I got some notes here so I'll remember. This is a Canon VIXIA, I believe it's a HF R800, and I saw it yesterday on Amazon for $199.99. I think I paid $250 from it from the local camera store, but that was like maybe a year and a half ago, so it's $50 cheaper. I'm sure there are better cameras, but this was very inexpensive in my budget, and it does have a microphone input jack, so you can plug an external microphone into it. The camera that I'm shooting with, the Sony, does not have a jack for an external mic. So I really was at the mercy of the wind. There are some things that you can try to do to stick on over the microphone. It just doesn't work any well. I found a bunch of do-it-yourself videos on how to reduce the wind noise. Obviously I could try to do it in post-processing, but I want to shoot a quality video. So this really helps with the wind noise. But then you also have to buy a microphone. So I've got this microphone, and this is a TAKSTAR SGC. It's a TAKSTAR SGC-598 microphone, and I'll put a link to this down below. Just yesterday I checked, this was $21.32 on Amazon. I bought this about 2 years ago. I think I paid over $30 or $40 for it. So there's probably some newer models out there. So I would check that out. I know there's Rode microphones, and they get rather expensive, but this worked for me. I think I paid $30 for it, and it's worked pretty well. Okay, so you have to buy this wind muff separately. Actually, when you buy this microphone, it comes with this little type of microphone that we're used to, and you put this on there. And then when the wind noise starts to pick up, you put this wind muff over there. And I got this wind muff also off Amazon. Let's put this on here. I got this also off of Amazon. Looks like I paid $9.99 for this, so roughly $10. This one was supposed to fit perfectly for this, and it actually does. Like I said, I'll put a link down below for it. Now, is this camera perfect? No, but like I said, the features I like is I can flip the screen around so I can actually see what I'm doing, and of course I can put it on a tripod. Now the tripod I use is just a regular a Manfrotto tripod. I say get yourself a good tripod, don't get a cheap tripod. Don't spend a lot of money, but if you get a cheap one that's light and the wind blows your camera over and your camera goes in the water, you would wish you bought a heavier Manfrotto tripod. And this is a Manfrotto 725B. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I've had this for like 15 years. This was used for my Canon Rebel and my Canon 50D when I was more into photography. Okay, so let's get back into why I like this mic, why I like this. Obviously because of the flip around, so I can see what I'm doing, and also the microphone jack. Okay, now there's some things I do not like about this camera. The most annoying thing I found about this camera, and it's kind of just a bad design, there is no mount, hot shoe mount here for you to even put a microphone. And so you would notice like on a Canon Rebel or Canon XTI or Canon 7D or a Nikon, any other camera, there's actually a mount where you can mount this microphone, and so there's no mount for it. So I was like, wow, how am I going to put this microphone on there? So what I ended up doing is I ended up getting a Stroboframe quick flip flash bracket. So this is a flash bracket that you would use on a DSLR, you know, a SLR camera. And this fits on, and this gets your light off of your, off center of your camera to give you better lighting. Well, it just got a hot shoe mount on it, and that allows me to mount this microphone on there also. And so what I'm able to do is I'm able to put, it into the bottom of the camera like this. Let's get this on here really quick. And so now you can see that that mounts on there and the microphone is above it. And all I have to do now is just kind of plug this microphone in, and then everything works. And then this right here just literally just mounts right on my tripod like that. And so it's very effective. It works very well. One minor issue that I have with this microphone is that it doesn't cut off automatically. So there's a little button here where you can turn it on, and you see, you turn it on here, and if you forget to turn that off, your battery will run down, and you will not have a microphone that works. And so I always keep, I think this takes AA, I always keep some AA batteries, AAA batteries, I believe this takes AA, but I always have batteries in my boat, in my tackle box, for my, my scale and this microphone, anything that takes batteries, because you don't want to be out there and then realize that you don't have batteries and it's not working. And then of course you can still take the microphone jack out and work it with the internal microphone, but the wind will pick up and then you'll have horrible wind noise. And so that's why I like this camera. I do have GoPros and things of that nature. I'm not really a big fan of GoPros. I have two of them. I have the one that goes on the harness. I'm not a really big fan of the perspective. And also, I don't know what it's taking an image of, because there's, it's on my chest and I can't see, or it's on my head and I can't see. Also, there are times when I want a cameraman. Now, let's just to be honest, your best fishing YouTube channels has a cameraman. And so I find that I can tell someone how to use this relatively easy, because they can just look at the screen and I say, hey, this is the one I want to capture, point in the screen and try to get this scene for me, and they're usually able to get it. People pretty much know how to use it. If I hand someone a little GoPro that's this big and I don't have a selfie stick or anything like this, with this, the person can just grab it and they can hold it pretty steady. And so I'm not a big fan of GoPros. I have them, but I like to have my camera on a tripod, and I like to kind of see my scene and know what I'm looking at. I turn around this thing, I look at it, and I verify that it's getting the shot that I want, and then I know I'm pretty good. And that just reminded me about one more thing I don't like about this camera. Now, these are just minor things. On my Sony, this was a touch screen, and you could touch it and record a video. And I can't figure out how to do it on this one. On this one, you have to hit the record from here. So it was pretty nice to stand in front of the camera and just touch it. Minor, but now I kind of got to reach behind it and and turn it on. But other than that, the only issue I've really had with this setup is I've started recording, had the microphone plugged in, forgot to turn the microphone on, and then I didn't get any audio. So you have to, really remind yourself to make sure that you do these little things. And I do have a checklist. It's just like when I launch my boat. Did I put the plug in the boat? Is the net in the boat? So I have a checklist that I write for things like this. I double check and I double check to make sure that microphone on. It's really worth it when you don't have all that wind noise, or it greatly reduces the wind noise. So I hope that was helpful. We're going to try to grow this channel. We got some things coming down the pipeline. I'm not 100% pleased with how my videos are turning out. That's just because I don't have great video lights. So as soon as we leave here, someone gave me a $50 gift certificate to Amazon. I'm going to spend that money and get better video lights. So hopefully my videos will start getting better. I got a fresh cut today, and hopefully I'll be looking better in the videos. I'm down 60 pounds, so I'm kind of happy about that. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So please leave some comments. Tell me what I can do better. Tell me what you liked about this video. Tell me what you don't like about this video. If it sucks, tell me. I can take constructive criticism. Also, please subscribe. It'd be very helpful for me. I'm trying to grow this channel. Y'all know we'd like to get to 1,000. We'd like to get to more. And I promise you I'll release every week. We'll be getting better. We'll always be focusing on making this channel better. Please go to my website at bigmuddyfishing.com. That's bigmuddyfishing.com. Not big money, big muddy, like mud, dirt, and water. bigmuddyfishing.com. See you next time. Please subscribe.